Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles, and today's video is going to be all about 5 red flags to watch out for when you are considering accepting certain sponsored offers. On this channel, I like to talk a lot about multiple streams of income, different ways that you can make money, especially mobile money, right from the comfort of your phone, from any location that you're in. It's really helped me, especially being a mom. My kids are getting older very rapidly. You blink your eyes and they're no longer a baby. They're actually almost in high school. At least that's my experience. So I definitely enjoy the fact that I'm able to make money on the go and that I am able to be present in their school activities and sports and just different milestones that I wasn't able to partake in when I was working a 9-to-5. Now, nothing against working a 9-to-5. I stress that on this channel as well. However, you have to choose what works best for you and, decide what you want to do with your life and make a plan to achieve that. So that's what I've done. That's what I'm doing. And I've mentioned sponsored offers as a avenue that I use for additional revenue. And with that comes some things that you want to watch out for, because not every sponsored offer is going to be legitimate, nor is every sponsored offer going to be in your benefit. If you're wondering what a sponsored offer is, I'll give you an example. So let's say that a company, you may have a YouTube channel, or say you have a TikTok or Facebook, whatever platform you have that people are following. A company may look at that platform and say, I like the audience that is watching her, or I have a product that may appeal to the audience that's watching him or her, and I would love for my product to get on this platform. Sometimes they request via way of community posts. Sometimes they may request a picture being posted on your social media, maybe Instagram, Facebook. Sometimes they are requesting a video. Just depends on what that company is requesting, but pretty much it is advertisement for that company. In return, you get paid, or sometimes they have offers where you get a free product or free products in exchange for your honest review. Just different things like that. So today I'm going to be going over some red flags to look out for if you are interested in starting your business or interested in sponsored offers. So be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into the video. So the first thing that I have as a red flag when you are contacted by companies, or even if you contact a company to promote their products, one thing that I stress is lack of communication. This pretty much runs true in every aspect of business. If you're deciding to work with someone and that person shows a lack of communication, I'm not saying that, they have to reach out immediately or answer your questions like right on the spot as soon as you send it over. But I am saying that if they don't have any expectation on their site as to when you should receive a response, and you're waiting and it's about a week later or 5 days later, that may show that this company is not as thorough with communication as you may need it to be, or you may want them to be. And that's concerning, because when you are doing business with someone, you may have a question about, hey, when am I going to receive my payment? Or, hey, before I record this video that I've scheduled time out of my day to record, I need to get this question answered. So, I've been waiting to film this video until you all are able to answer this question. It could just really take a lot of time, energy, and have you feeling like, I really shouldn't have even taken this deal with this company, because it's really hard to get in communication with them. And then when you give your review, either you're not going to mention that, or either you're going to mention that the communication wasn't well, and that's not going to be good on behalf of the business, nor is that going to make your followers want to do business with that company for the most part. So that's something to really, really pay attention to and keep in mind. And I'm not just referring to that in terms of sponsored offers. That's all across business. I also have a hair company by the name of badchickhair.com. Not only do I sell hair extensions, but I do also offer business services. And there have been people that have come to me to drop ship hair extensions, and they've mentioned, hey, one of the reasons that I decided to come to you is because you're very responsive. My current drop shipping supplier or company, they don't reply. And so I've gotten a lot of clients just based on other businesses not replying, not being able to respond back. It's very important to have an expectation on your website. I talk a lot about that on this channel as well. Set the right expectation as to when you can reply back. Then also make sure that you're communicating as efficient as you possibly can. The second tip that I have is if a company is unwilling to negotiate. So I have some companies that reach out to me and they'll say something like, hey, Brittney Bundles, I saw your video on unboxing this phone case, for example. I would love for you to unbox our cases. Well, are you able to do the video that lasts this long, let's say, 12 plus minutes in exchange for free cell phone cases? And then I may, reply back, hey, such and such, thank you so much for watching my video, for reaching out with this offer. I am open to doing this review. These are the rates that I charge for an unboxing video for 12 plus minutes. So at that point, if the company sends back the same message, because some companies will do that, they'll just send it back again as if you didn't see it. Like, hey, I'm willing to give you free phone cases, and that's pretty much it. And they're not willing to negotiate, that's something to watch out for. Typically, in my experience, companies are willing to negotiate with you, just like you have to, in some sense, be willing to negotiate with others. It's a part of business too, negotiation. There are some people that stand firm, some companies that are going to stand firm on what they offer, and there are sometimes you're going to stand firm on, what you're willing to provide as well. However, I do believe that give and take is very essential when you are looking at a collaboration or any type of business deal or partnership, period. So if a company is just like unwilling to negotiate, they don't want to pay your rates, they're not even open to really hearing your rates, you can kind of tell either over the phone or via email or even sometimes text that they're not really willing to even consider the amount that you're willing to, or the amount that you're charging for that type of content or advertising for their business. And all they want to give you is, free phone cases, or there's some companies that reach out and all they want to give you, if you're doing like a hair review, is free hair. It just depends on what you're willing to accept. Sometimes it may benefit you if you're looking at getting, let's say, a free dresser, and this company is sending out dressers for free. And so at that point, you decide to take the free dresser because it's something that you actually want, and you decide not to get paid. That's your option, but it's still some kind of negotiation that's going on there. So if companies are unwilling to negotiate, unwilling to hear what you are requesting, unwilling to budge, that is another red flag that I would look out for. Again, it's okay to stand on your terms. It's okay for other companies to stand on theirs. But if a company is unwilling to work with you in any aspect, and they're like, look, I'm not going to pay it at all, don't feel like you have to go with that sponsored offer. There are so many people that feel like they are pressured into taking certain sponsored offers, and you don't necessarily have to do that. You can continue to look for other opportunities, or politely pass and wait for a sponsored offer where the company is willing to pay your asking price, or they're willing to negotiate something that you both can agree to. The third red flag that I want to point out is needing to download software first. So be very cautious about this. Sometimes people reach out to me. I made a whole video about phishing emails, and phishing emails are pretty much emails that companies or people send out trying to get information in regards to like your online store, your email mailing list, something like that. They're trying to get information unethically about you or your business. And so I've gotten offers where people have reached out on behalf of companies, and they're like, hey, I really want you to do this video, but first you have to download the catalog and choose which products you want from the catalog. Now, it could be legitimate, but it also could not be. So to be on the safe side, I don't recommend downloading any software onto your computer, laptop, cell phone, anything like that. I have responded back to emails like that, just asking politely, hey, do you mind sending me screenshots, or do you mind sending me the options that you have? But I'm not comfortable downloading software. And a lot of companies will understand that, because there are a lot of people that are able to hack into computer systems by asking you to download software. I used to work in the banking industry, and that was something that we had to watch out for. We were actually extensively trained on certain emails to open and to not open, because sometimes all it took was an email that you may click or download something, and then whoever that person is behind the screen that sent out that email now has access to the entire database. So you want to be careful about that, especially when you're running a business and when you have other people's information that you need to keep safe. The fourth red flag is asking for you to pay first and then be reimbursed. So some companies may reach out to you and say, hey, they do this to a lot of people that are very, let's say, new to social media or have a lower amount of followers. they may say something like, hey, would you mind posting a picture in this jewelry? And then you go to their website and you choose the jewelry and you're like, okay, hey, I chose some pieces. This is how much it costs. And they may say, okay, great. Well, why don't you go ahead and pay us for them first? Here's a link and then we'll reimburse you once the video is up. I wouldn't do anything like that. It's just too much. Not saying that you couldn't get your money back, but it's just like, why go through the whole hassle? Sometimes companies may ask you to pay via Cash App. In my experience, it's very hard to get your money back through Cash App with certain business transactions. So it's just really, really beneficial to be cautious. And if you have to pay up front, just kind of asking yourself, is this something that I want to do? Like, do I want to pay up front when I'm doing advertising on behalf of this company? Or they may say, hey, I'm going to give you a discount code to make the products free, but you have to pay shipping. And then you look at the shipping and the shipping is literally like $80 to $100. Those are some things that I would really take a look at to make sure that everything is in line. Before I just went ahead and purchased or paid a really high amount for shipping. Again, keeping in mind that this company isn't just doing you a favor, you're actually doing them a favor as well. Not even a favor, but you're doing a business transaction that is going to benefit their business. So if you are asking to be compensated, you definitely, should stand on that. Again, be open to negotiation if it makes sense. But you do want to make sure that you're not being taken advantage of, because some companies will try to take advantage of you, and just hope that you're excited that you got an offer, that you're not really thinking about how much you're paying to them to advertise and promote their brand. The last red flag that I have is contracts that prohibit you from expressing your honest opinion. So I've gotten contracts after I agreed to do an unboxing video or a video regarding a certain company, and I'll read the contract, and the contract would literally be like 5 or 6, 7 pages sometimes. And once I go through the contract, I notice that it states, if you say blank, blank, blank about the company, or if you don't give a satisfactory review about the company, you won't be paid, or the video cannot be posted, or if we review the video and don't like the things that were said, we're not going to post the video and you won't be paid. Some things like that. And so you have to really, ask yourself, is this something that I want to do? Because you might end up going ahead and recording videos, which it does take time to plan to go ahead and record, to find an area that you can record at, to set up your recording station. Even if it's setting up your iPhone or setting up something that doesn't take as much work, you still have to do it, and then planning out the content, making sure that you have points that you're going to be talking about, making sure that you kind of plan how you're going to do the unboxing video. Also making sure that you edit the video, making sure that the lighting is okay. So there's a lot of things that go into recording a video. So say you do all of that, and then you send the video over and the company's like, I don't like how you said this. And you're thinking in your mind, well, I didn't say it rude, but this is the truth. These products aren't as stretchy as I thought they would be, So for someone that may be my body type, they may not enjoy how stiff the product is. Again, you can always phrase things where it's not bashing the company, but you're giving your honest opinion. And so if you are wanting to accept a sponsored offer, I would definitely make sure that you read through the contract if there is one. There's not always going to be a contract. But if there is a contract, then read through it and make sure that you're able to express your honest opinion, because you don't want to be known as someone that's giving misleading information all for the sake of continuing to get sponsored offers. You do want to make sure that you're being, loyal to your subscribers and your followers in a way that they can trust what you're saying. It's not worth compromising your integrity for, a sponsored offer. So those are some red flags to look out for if you are wanting to get into the sponsored offer field, start reviewing products and services. I think it's a great way to make extra money. I've definitely enjoyed doing the sponsored offers that I have done. However, these are some things that I've learned during my journey to look out for. So I really hope that this video helped. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Or if you have any other red flags, be sure to leave those down below as well. Let's really make this a community. Let's help each other out. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.